Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's January 12th, 2017. Want to give a quick update on the all4truth website. It launched last month, December 15th, 2016, thanks to the group of truth seekers that donated to the campaign that began in October. In the middle of October, I said the time is now for those of us who are awake to do something together, to work together, to change this world for the better. And what I proposed was building a website, a social media site for truth seekers so that they could organize online, have discussions online, have a safe space to communicate, free of trolls, free of harassment, free of censorship. The only rule at all4truth is to be respectful. All topics are welcome. All discussions are welcome. Realize, just because, just take me for example. I'm someone that does not care for the flat earth discussion. To me, I just think it's an absurd, ridiculous topic. But at all4truth, you're more than welcome to talk about flat earth because all4truth is not about me. And I could be wrong about the flat earth. I could be wrong about everything I think. And I've always said that. So, all4truth, it's a place for people to freely discuss all issues, have honest conversations, honest debates, and together reach the truth together. And I imagine if the flat earth community is right about the earth being flat, it'll get proven to me in the forums of this website. This website, let me minimize myself just to show off a little bit here. This website is just like Facebook, but even better. Notifications. If you have friend requests, they pop up right here. Messaging. Sorry, everyone, I'm behind on my messages just because I've been busy. There's instant messaging, just like Facebook. This man right here, he is working on a campaign right now to get out stickers, all4truth stickers with a mission statement. He has printed a lot of these stickers. He's sending them for free to people who are interested. And if you're a member of all4truth right now, you can find his post right here. You can get in contact with this man. If you have a P.O. box, he'll send them there. If you're comfortable sharing your address with him, he'll send them there. I just gave him my own address. As everybody knows, I recently had to put out well, I didn't have to, but I just wanted to show people I'm real and what's going on in my life right now, So anyway, the website is really clean, really professional, really easy to use. It has all the features of Facebook plus more. Polls, you want to find out what people are thinking, what's on their mind. Forums to discuss, again, everything. We're censorship free. The only thing we're getting rid of is abusive language, harassment, trolling, spamming something. If you're here, if you're legit, if you're truth seeking, you can speak your mind. You can be into flat earth, reptilians, whatever. I don't care for either of those topics, but I realize there's people who do. And like I said, I could be wrong. I could be ignorant. And again, if I'm ignorant about things, I know that in the wealth of knowledge that will be shared at this website in time, I'm going to learn about a lot of things I don't already know about. That's what we're trying to do. Create this space on the web. Free, safe, open, where we can collect all this knowledge from truth seekers. This can become an online resource, an encyclopedia, As more people join, we're going to add more features. We've spent some of the money raised to build the website. We're spending money saved for the ongoing fees. Every 3 months, it's a big bill for this website. We built this website with the intention of hosting 100,000 people. And right now, there's about 1,000. We're coming up on a month old. We only have 1,000. I thought, honestly, we'd have 10,000 people at least by now. I thought people would want to be a part of this. And I still think that. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be a part of this. So anyway, the people will come. And we're footing the bill right now to host everything that's here to make this website the awesome resource that it is. So the sooner people come and participate and share knowledge, begin having more discussions in the forums, more people contributing, the worth of this website and the worth of being a member will increase. And one thing guaranteed, there will never be advertisements or fees to be a member of this website. In the future, there will be options you can purchase that will give you things such as a very safe space to store information in a cloud, encrypted, completely secure. And the purpose of having things like that is, so understand this, if we have 500 people that want that service, we can make that service very cheap by buying an expensive subscription package and then breaking it down over a group of people. And just imagine there being people on this website who are, putting out the kind of content I am. I could just start saving all of my videos in the cloud at all4truth. That way we don't have to worry about a place that does practice censorship deleting all the information. YouTube could just get rid of my channel tomorrow if they wanted to. All the videos gone. Fortunately, I have them all backed up on a hard drive at my home in a safe. I back up all my work. But imagine if they were just all online in a cloud. It'd be that much easier to just get them right back. So these types of features are coming. We need more members to do these types of things. But we're going to create, in time, a safer and safer space with more and more features. There's going to be a marketplace for truth seekers so that people can share, content from artwork to videos they make to podcasts, what have you. So yeah, please sign up. What I've been recommending for people to sign up with is getting a free Proton Mail account. We don't have any connection to Proton Mail, but what Proton Mail is a free email service that encrypts all of your mail. So it's as safe as can be. As safe and secure as can be. This is a great free email service. The other nice thing about this is Proton Mail is not blocking us. A lot of people have not been able to sign up for all4truth because they use Verizon or AT&T or other large providers. A lot of large providers have blocked our website, meaning that we can't send people back the confirmation email to join the website. The only piece of information you need to give us really is your email address. We ask that people use their real name on the website. Feel safe. We're trying to create a community online and in person. We're hoping a lot of you will end up forming groups in your cities, getting together, having discussions, spreading awareness, making relationships, from friends to significant others. There's a lot of vision here. We're trying to unite the truth seekers. That's what this is about. This project has come to be because people have, invested their money. They wanted this to be a reality. And we're trying to get other people to care and join. And that's what I'm trying to say with this video. Real quick about Proton Mail. There's been a number of videos put out on YouTube trying to slander all4truth, saying this is a dating mining operation and we're promoting this company Proton Mail that's CERN. Real quick, a point about CERN. It is true that CERN has made this email service, but realize if you're on the internet right now, you're on what CERN created. CERN created the internet that we use. Realize that there's a lot of shills in the truth community that create a lot of unnecessary fear porn. CERN, to date, hasn't shown any reasons to be afraid of. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting symbolism at CERN, Shiva and whatnot. But to date, CERN hasn't shown that it's a danger to the world. And CERN is who created your internet that we're all on right now that makes all of this possible. And like all things, there's good and bad to the internet, as we know. But just realize, don't be overly paranoid about certain things. CERN. If you're on the internet right now, you're working on CERN's platform. And, because I teach gematria, let's also talk about this. Did you know that the word internet in gematria sums to 42, just like TV? Special number to the Freemasons. Remember, the New World Order, the Illuminati as people call it, it is the network of Freemasons in high places worldwide building this world around us. The word architect equals 42, the word building 42, the word math 42, so much more. Freemasons pride themselves on being the invisible architects of society, the keepers of knowledge, history and knowledge 42, and so many other things. The Freemasons compass and square, their symbol has a big G in the middle, which represents 42. And look at the word computer, the number of the beast. Here is wisdom. Here is wisdom, how to calculate the number of the beast. When I first started this research in 2013, it's funny that it's still my greatest regret of what I did not capture. There was a day when I first started my blog, and CNN, their front page was technology, computer, access to the beast, or something just like that. And I thought, what in the world? I've never seen a headline like that. And I was just about to screen capture it, and then the screen refreshed, and it was the updated headline that was something different. And I did not quite capture that. But I wish I had, because I would always reference that picture in light of computer and 666 and number of the beast. I'm sure it's been done since, and I just didn't see it with my own eyes, and I'm sure it'll be done again. And if enough people are awake and aware, we'll capture the next time they have up a headline about that, about the computer and the beast. So Proton Mail, just sign up for it to register for All4Truth if you're a major provider. Proton Mail is not blocking our email. You can sign up with this. Plus, it really is a good email service to use. Who can you really trust at this day and age? Yahoo keeps having all these breaches. A lot of these companies really are data mining and collecting your stuff. Be careful what you do online. The pictures you send. Always be aware. But this right here, for free email service, you can't really get any safer than this. It's encrypted. And last thing, I began this campaign in October. This is the campaign that raised the money to build the website, to pay for the ongoing maintenance. And we have plenty of money to pay for the next year of the website. So thank you again, everyone who donated and made this possible. When I started in October, I had 33,000 YouTube subscribers. I have a little over 38,000 now, so I've gained about 5,000 subscribers since this campaign began. And, I happened to be 33 years old at this time. I was 30 when I started. The reason I chose 33,000 for the fundraiser mark is because I knew that would give us more than enough to build an awesome website, to possibly go out and do some promotions. I'm thinking about maybe finding the All4Truth Seattle group and having us go out downtown on the corner one day, somewhere where a coffee shop will let us be, and promote All4Truth on the corner and record it and see how that goes. Maybe make a quick video out of that based on the resources we have. But I was hoping if we could raise more money, we could do bigger projects to promote All4Truth and get awareness and show what the power of this project can be. And two thoughts that I've had are to be in Washington, D.C. on Inauguration Day. There's going to be a lot of protesters there, a lot of disgruntled people. I was imagining being there with a group of people, a team, recording, teaching protesters how the election was scripted, rigged, the definitive evidence, educating people on the spot, sharing about All4Truth, and then just documenting, like having a real narrative. Here I am out on the street of Washington, D.C. today. We're going to see what kind of, magic we can make happen with the people. Right now we got 1,000 members on All4Truth. We'll see if we can spread the word and double our numbers today. And maybe by the end of the day we do. We have 1,000 new people just in the D.C. area who signed up for All4Truth. So if we can get some money, because you guys, look, I've been doing this for 3 years without working a normal job, scraping by, doing everything I can just to have enough time to do what I do, get out all this information. And the reason I've been trying to do that is just to wake people up to make something happen. And this All4Truth, it's the most that I've made happen in the time I've been here. Spreading the knowledge, teaching people so that they can share it, that's huge. But making this project happen where people can actually come together and organize. On this website, you can find out who's in your city. But anyway, to get to the point, if you guys can help me raise a little bit more money. Right now we're at 14,000. Here's what I want to do. There's a man who calls my radio show who's out in the Chicago area who has some connections. I want to see if he can find somebody who can help organize a community meeting in Chicago. Rent out a school gymnasium, promote this event, maybe even there'll be, to get people to come, a lot of people to listen to truth, to just get them engaged, you got to give them a reason to be there, Maybe even there's a raffle to win something. We use some of this money and have a prize there, So here's the vision. This guy's out in Chicago. He wants to do stuff for his community, spread the word. We could rent out a gymnasium, poorer community in Chicago, promote an event. Maybe there's a prize to win. Maybe the prize is worth $500, $1,000. Maybe there's a few more prizes you can win. Get people in the door, and then do a seminar about what's going on in this world. what we can do to organize as a people, set our priorities, the knowledge that we have to work with right now to spread the message. And my vision is, I just have so many things I want to do, but just imagine going into one of these communities, like in Chicago that they report about all the time. You know, they're saying it's plagued by violence, crime, there's not a lot of opportunity. Imagine just going in there, getting a group of young people from that community, people of all ages, honestly. But you know, I have passion to help all people, but I'm most inspired to help young people coming up in this world who don't even have a chance yet. But anyway, just getting young people in the door, sharing the knowledge, giving them something to work at, a new hobby, a new skill, and you know, just sharing that experience with everyone to see how that went, how that room came together, to see how people responded. We don't know what it'll look like until it happens. You know, imagine we have a recording of the teaching, the questions that are asked, the responses that come. Maybe something more powerful comes out of it than any of us know. And anyway, it's not just all about me either. I'm just saying I'm willing to do these things. The point is to inspire other people to do the same type of thing. So next thing you know, all throughout the nation, gymnasiums are getting filled up and the same knowledge is getting taught. And people are spreading the word about how we're being lied to. We're being ruled by tyrants who are making life worse for us than it needs to be. People who live in these communities where there's no opportunity and there is violence and sirens all the time, they know it better than anyone. So anyway, if we can raise some money, if I can get enough money to travel out to one of these cities, you know, rent out a gymnasium, make something like this happen, we could do that for less than $5,000. So look, this goes until January 30th. Today's January 12th. We got a little more than 2 weeks. If we can raise this money, we're going to put together a project like that. It's going to happen faster than you think, just like the website happened faster than you think. And I'll think about it more. I'm just freestyling right now, you guys. I'm telling you, these are the ideas I have. If the money becomes there, we'll make it right. I'll get the lesson plan right. Try to inspire something so that people can do and emulate the same thing in their community. And ultimately what I want to do is have a network of us that are working together to raise money, to make things happen, to buy out, you know, depressed real estate, going into these communities where there is no opportunity and putting something there that does create jobs, that does bring something positive to the community. That's what we need to do as human beings. We need to work together with our resources to turn this world around. Those of us who are awake, we can start to turn the tide. You know, if we can grow this All for Truth website to 100,000 people in a year, and we all start to work together to save $100 a year, what's 100 times 100,000? Go do that math. That's a lot of money. If we can put that kind of money towards building stuff in communities and starting opportunity, you know, the world can change faster than we think. We need to stop waiting for other people to come save us. We need to use what we have now, and we can do it. 100,000 people can save $100. Imagine if we get 1 million people to save $100. So anyway, this project, the reason I chose 33,000, symbolic number. And again, I talked about how we're flipping the script on them. If you don't know, the reason I chose Truth Seeker Network Revolution as the name is because it equals 137, the 33rd prime. And I said 33 is this number of influence that the powers that shouldn't be use to make this world a worse place. But they don't own that number. That number doesn't belong to them. We need to make this number good. The word justice has gematria of 33. So does the word teacher. It's very relevant to us as people. And real quick, gematria lesson. Up here on the screen it says justice equals 24, which is true. But justice has an S in it. And S can be worth 1 or 10. In the calculator, S is always worth 1. You make S worth 10. Justice is 33, just like teacher. 33, the master teacher number in numerology. And the way I've always known to heal the world, or help the world, I shouldn't say heal the world. No man can do that. But I've always tried to help people around me. The way I've always known to help people the best is teach them something that benefits them. When I was a child, I used to love to teach the other kids how to ride their bike because I learned to ride mine so young. I taught a lot of kids, not much younger than me, how to ride their bicycle when I was growing up, and I was so proud of that. I've always enjoyed helping out people. Helping out people, it's what makes the world a better place. 33. It's all about teaching. It's all about justice. And I've said that from the beginning. All the people who are trying to slander me for raising $33,000, they never listen to my words. They're being dishonest. And, you know, the reason that stuff happens, people, is because we live in a corrupt world and a lot of these people are being paid to cast stones. Here's some other 33 words. And we human beings, we have 33 vertebrae in our back. 33. Person equals 33. People 33. Society, order. Right now we live in a world that's under a mad order. We could change that. We could make the world about, helping out your neighbor, building better communities. I believe, I don't like to use the word believe. I should mention that's another 33 word. But I do believe, I do think it is true. You're only as strong as your weakest link. And that's how we should think about ourselves as humanity. People who are, down and out, those people need to be lifted up for the good of all. So please, join All for Truth if you can. Support the campaign. I'm very grateful for the $14,000 we raised. It was enough to make the project happen and to fund the website for the next year at the least. There'll be more campaigns in the future. But again, if we can raise more money, even get to $20,000, we can do another big project to promote All for Truth. And, I think that's what we got to do. So please help out if you can, Truth Seeker. $5 is all it takes. It says I have nearly 40,000 subscribers. With my backup channel, I have more than that. So, if I can just get a small percentage of you to send $5, we're going to be there. 1 out of 40. What is that? That's 2.5%. Let's make something happen, Truth Seeker. Oh, before we go, I got to show this off. The builder of the website, if you want to join All for Truth and find the builder of the website, whoops, I forgot to click the search button. His name is The Freeman. This is the man who built the website, who launched it on his birthday, December 15th, 2016. Do you hear that? He just added a new feature. I didn't even know he did this. I think this is how MySpace used to be, right? You could put music on there. So he added this. I think this is cool. This is another feature. We're going to continue to make the website better, more fun, more interesting to use. It's like Facebook, but better. And again, with no censorship. It's for the truth seekers, safe, secure space to have conversations about the topics that matter. And you can have a good time here too, Humor always helps. Music always helps. So yeah, come check it out. Thank you to the Freeman. He's done a good job for us. None of this would have happened without him either. And he did it for his children. He's got a soft spot for the young ones too. He has 3 of his own children. That was his inspiration to dedicate the time for this project. So thanks for listening, everyone. Again, I hope the message was clear. Please support if you can. Until next time.